Hello. Happy Sunday, everybody. Welcome. I have shaved, so don't be alarmed at the jump scare, but I hope you're doing well today. I'm going to be streaming some Back to the Future with Ebak, who I'm going to bring into the call right now. Hello.
Hello.
How are we
Great
doing?
Scott.
Great Scott indeed. This is heavy, Doc.
Yeah, I know, right? Twice we tried to do this before, and this all fell through.
Yeah. But we're here. We've got it.
Hey.
I've told my stream chat to not to worry about my appearance. I have shaved slightly. Do not worry about the jump scare. Bursting.
See,
I did not kind of had a son.
Now I've not got your stream up, but now I have to get your stream up because I have
Yeah,
to do this.
it takes
Whoa.
several years off me, I think, which is kind of crazy.
It does. The thing is, I think you look very refined with the goatee, personally. That's just my opinion.
I just decided it was annoying me, and I decided to trim it down. But whenever I trim it down, I always go a little bit far, and I'm like, well, this is where we're going. I've kept some sideburns though, which would be more visible when I'm pinning my hair back. But I just thought I'd give that a whirl. I don't know. I was like, why not? Let's try it.
Have I ever? I don't think I've ever seen you with your hair tied back.
It's how I am at work usually, but
yeah.
there are a couple of videos where I've done it as well. A couple of 2017 ones. But you know, it's something I do sometimes. Depends on the environment. But usually on my streams and like videos, it tends to be down. So. Oh, I'm excited to be doing more of this.
Oh yeah, where it starts getting interesting.
Yes.
You know.
Last we left off, we went back to the future, but something is amiss, and Doc has gone missing. Although his presence is felt on a strange billboard. I love this part of the game, and I cannot wait to get through it.
It is because it combines that feeling of like being completely out of your depth and that interest that anything can happen quality.
Yes, and I think Doc Brown is such a constant throughout the movie trilogy. You think, oh, we can get to Doc. He'll help us. He'll get us out of here. But like that's in question in this one. Which is what makes it so question. Like it's almost like the safety blanket for Marty has been pulled away. But we won't spoil too much. We need to get into it.
No. Yeah, absolutely.
All right. I think it's time. I'll pause this music. It's playing some Sam and Max music. It's the virtual reality battle music from Save the World, which is a little bit dramatic actually. All right, let's get into this. Okay. Don't take Doc Brown for granted. Exactly. All right.
Oh, whenever I hear that door opening.
Sound.
Yeah.
I kind of wish that these games were in a single collection rather than having to install every episode like individually, because I have to set up all the volume and like resolution and graphics every single time I do a new episode. Oh well.
That's a good point. I mean, because this was the height of the episodic game era, really.
Pretty much, yeah.
I mean, how did you feel when that first started coming out?
I mean, at the time, it was like, because it's a monthly thing anyway, you know, I feel like because there's enough time between each episode where I didn't feel like it mattered as much. Also, I like this iteration of this character. You'll find out who she is soon. One of my favorite iterations of this particular character, actually.
Great.
Scott.
Citizen Brown.
Yeah, this one's cool. Like, the comic adaptation is named after this particular episode. It's so like core to what this game's about.
Now, interesting, because the opening of this episode is not the same as the opening in the ending in the previous episode. It is, of course, slightly changed. In a weird way where you can do that with episodic games. You can kind of have
Yes,
the
that's
opening
true.
be different from the closer to kind of hook the people into the episode.
Mm-hmm.
Doc,
Relax. We've got everything under control.
The biggest crime, of course, is Emmett losing his hair.
Yeah, which somehow happens. I mean, in this alternate, I know probably why it happens in this alternate time. I'm not going to spoil anything.
Yes.
But yeah. Also, I think ironic the DeLorean crashes into the the visual representation of the courthouse.
Yes, that's always fun.
don't worry, everybody. I'm okay. The billboard broke my fall.
Oh god. Well, let's try the door. Yeah.
Jam.
That's not gonna work. Okay.
They still got that alarm clock from the first film.
What the hell?
Hey, could you give me a Jennifer?
Oh, that's awkward.
Wow. It looks like you've got a goth Jeff now, Marty. Hi, Jennifer.
This is the dumbest design ever. Jennifer, I need some help.
Martin? It is you. Is that a DeLorean?
Maybe.
Yes, no, I mean, sorta. You don't remember the DeLorean?
Well, I'll certainly remember it now. It's sticking out of the friggin' billboard.
Never mind that. Just give me a hand, okay?
Classic.
So who you supposed to be? Luke or Bo?
This isn't funny, Jennifer.
Nice Dukes of Hazzard reference.
Yeah. Also, a point of interest: I think the voice for Jennifer in this game is actually the first Jennifer,
Yes.
because there are two in the movie trilogy.
Yes.
She doesn't appear much in the first film. Like she takes sort of a bigger role in the second and third, but there's actually a different actress between the two. So much so that they refilmed the ending of Back to the Future 1 for the beginning of 2.
Yeah. Let's see if I can find the actress' name.
I know one of them's
Claudia Wells.
Claudia Wells. Yes, I was thinking it's Claudia something, but I couldn't remember exactly what. Yeah, but yeah. It is the original Jennifer.
The definitive article.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, what's the date?
What? That's something I should be asking you. You've probably wrecked your head.
Just what's the date, Jennifer?
It's the 15th,
The year?
1986. Duh.
Oh man, this can't be happening.
The amount
For
of
reference,
time.
for everyone, Elizabeth Schur was the one who took over the role in Back to
Yes.
the Future 2 and 3.
Yeah. It's interesting because I think when you initially watch the movies, it's not something you really notice quite as much. But like, when you actually put them side by side, you're like, oh, those are two very different people. Which I think is really funny.
Jennifer, you look so different.
That's the general idea of being a nonconformist.
That's not what I meant.
What are you getting at?
Your clothes are different. Your hair is different. Your attitude is different.
Everything's different.
Yeah. I think the hair is what sticks out most to me. I mean, that's a wild combination of colors, and I love it.
What'd you do to your hair?
Helter Skelter.
What?
It's the same hair dye I always use.
What are you wearing,
Oh.
Jen? You look so...
Fed up? Keen eye you got there.
I was gonna say punk.
A whole world alien to the likes of you, dork.
Damn.
Damn it,
Um,
she- Sorry,
I
you
do want to mention that Claudia Wells, according to what I can read here, she was unable to praise her roles because her mother was diagnosed with breast cancer,
Oh,
and
wow.
that she put her career on hold for family reasons. That's why she was unavailable to.
I had no
reprise
idea
her role.
that. Actually, that's something I didn't know. Huh.
What's with
There
the
you go.
attitude?
Yeah.
I'm not having this argument again.
You've argued about this before? I'm guessing you won the argument.
Well,
Never mind. I gotta get out of this car.
Good idea.
What are you doing down there?
Not that you'd ever understand it, but I'm doing my part to support the arts in Hill Valley. Anyway, what's the technical term for attempting to jump your DeLorean through a billboard? Where did you even get a DeLorean? Is it stolen?
That's a little complicated.
I bet.
Can you help me down?
Why don't you just jump?
I'll break my neck.
And
Harsh.
The door's jammed. Can you get it open?
I can't reach it. Besides, I'm not climbing under the car. It could come down on my head.
That's reasonable.
Yeah.
You got any rope you can toss me?
All I have is this rusty wrench thing I found in the dirt.
Where are you keeping that?
I think that'll do. Toss it here.
Oh, back off, Martin. This is my whatchamacallit. What do you give me for it?
Ooh,
May I
trading,
please have
bartering.
the tire iron?
The tire who?
The big metal thing you're holding.
Oh, right. As soon as you offer up
Okay.
a decent trade.
Well, I guess we need something.
All right, let me think this through.
Don't strain your brain, Geekzilla.
What have we got? I mean, a photo of Marty by himself. Kitannen's flask. That could be worthwhile. Carl Sagan newspaper. Probably not. That's probably not great either. And I don't think she wants a pincher of George McFly.
I mean, by personal elimination, it's going to be the flask, but also that's going to have hooch in it. She's going to want to have that, so it makes sense.
Yeah. Check this out.
Jennifer! This is all I got.
Is there anything in it? Give it here.
Premium 1931 hooch.
That's some vintage stuff right there.
Ugh. It smells like armpits and booze. Irving Kid Tannen, the gangster? Where the hell did you get this?
It's a long story. Can I just have the tire iron now?
Heads up!
Thanks.
Good throw.
Oh, great. Now what?
Oops.
Oops.
That works.
Oh,
I guess that solved that problem in a roundabout way.
Hmm. Oh.
Well, your dorkness, my debt to society is paid. As for you, good luck with your car. Way to stick it to Big Brother. Just don't expect your sudden cry for attention to change anything between us, dig?
doesn't change what? Look, Jennifer, I think there are some things we need to talk about. Hey, maybe you can give me a lift into town.
Oh, sure, Martin. Climb on in.
Jennifer,
I
wait!
told you, we're through, McFly. I'll never date such a square again.
My own girlfriend thinks I'm a square? Jesus, could this get any worse?
You had to ask.
Oh, God. Ooh.
That's bad, right?
That's bad.
Yeah.
Although, interesting how it's still here.
Yes, I was thinking that. Presumably, whatever the rules are
Doc, I could
for
really
how long
use
it
your help
takes for
right
something
about
to disappear.
We've got everything under control.
You
The
know,
temporal, the ripple effect, I think is what you're referring to.
yeah. It's like
You think the DeLorean itself is impervious to it?
no. I think if things weren't sorted, it might start to disappear. But I don't know. It's kind of like it serves the plot in many ways because Doc Brown himself, obviously Marty hasn't reverted to his version from this timeline, and he didn't with the other like Bad Future in the second film. But Doc seems to have been merged with his new self. Rather than,
Yeah.
So there are many questions. Hey, it's an interesting symbol. Vaguely familiar. Wonder where we've
I was
seen it
about to
before.
say.
These walls couldn't possibly go around the entire city, could they? Check. Sibilance.
Who is this? Stop messing with the intercom.
Oh, hi. Can you buzz me in?
Visitors must check in at the north gate.
Oh, Northgate. I'm not walking clear around Hill Valley. There's gotta be another way.
How far can we walk?
Good question.
This far.
Ah, well, that answers that question.
Yeah. Well, let's check out the car. Oh
Dead.
dear.
Oof.
May 15th, 1986. Yeah, the date's right, but
Ooh, that
not
is
good.
really bad.
Oh dear. Yeah, something has gone quite wrong.
I don't really feel qualified to repair a nuclear reactor. Maybe it's still under warranty. Well, I guess technically it's way under warranty.
I mean, yeah, it's easy to forget that Mr. Fusion made things easy, but that's still a nuclear reactor in the back of that thing.
12 volts. Wait, this is the car battery? It must have been installed in 2015 with the Mr. Fusion. Still has plenty of juice.
The far off year of 2015.
Well, it was far off back then.
Yeah.
That typical thing of, you can never predict the future.
Yeah. There's I can't remember what show it's from, but there's like this as a cartoon where it's like the Jetsons make an appearance of it. And it's like we're from the far off year of and it's like
1999 or something
yeah,
like that.
and then like the guy looks at his calendar and says 2004 on it. Oh. Okay, well we have a battery. What can we do with that? Plug it into the squawk box? Short it out?
That doesn't need power.
No.
No, I know. I can remember what you gotta do.
Okay. Harvey Birdman, that's it. Yeah, that's the one I was thinking of, Pego. Thank you.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work.
No.
Tampering with the city gates is a level 1 offense, citizen. You have been docked 1 point by demerit. Don't forget your printout.
Ooh.
Demerit.
Oh god, demerits.
Yeah. I got a stack of them already. Well. Alright then.
Don't even think about it.
Oops. Okay, I forget that escape doesn't quit the menu.
Hmm.
Can we speak to this at all?
Hi. Listen, I'm not a visitor. Can you let me in?
Why don't you just use your clicker?
Clicker. Yeah, mine's broken.
Broken clicker? Okay, just head around to the north gate to exchange it for a working one.
Northgate, of course.
Northgate.
Yeah.
I'm not walking.
I don't want to go to the North Gate.
You could have drove. The drawing was in one piece, but
Oh, I think I remember what to do actually.
yeah, I think
Yeah.
you sussed it.
Yeah. I just had like a mental image of something, and I was like, oh, hold on. Okay, what angle do we have to approach this from then? Because I think, well, I might as well just use the.
Tire iron.
It is a tire iron.
I've wrecked it enough already.
Oh, maybe this one. Ah, here we go. A singular
good.
wheel.
This could be useful. Now think, Marty, think.
Here we go.
Let's see here. Red to positive, black to negative. Whoa!
Oh yeah. Oh, well, there it goes.
Far out.
Hopefully we can get that back in some way. at some
Okay,
point.
Doc, let's see what kind of nightmare alternate timeline I've landed in this time.
Sorry, because everyone remembers we were discussing this last time. How this is the opposite end of the other alternate 1985 that we saw.
Yes.
Whereas that one was just chaos. This one is
Okay, Marty.
authoritarian.
Nothing to be afraid of. It's just an alternate Hill Valley that's turned my girlfriend into a punk rock vandal. That doesn't mean it's full of post-apocalyptic biker gangs run by armies of Biff clones. Just take a deep breath and remember, We gotta find Doc.
Oh my. Bureau of Discipline. Hey, Alpha, how's it going?
It's so clean.
Good morning, citizen.
And a good morning to you too, citizen.
Oh.
Creepy.
I like how even in this, the town square is still recognizable.
Well, that's part of the kind of iconography of the series.
Yeah.
Oof.
What's going on here, Doc?
Well. Getting into the Turok games, interesting.
Another great series of first-person
Jeez,
shooters.
My Hill Valley never looked this good.
Good is subjective,
Watch where
I
you're
think.
going, citizen.
Sorry. Mr. Parker,
That's Officer Parker to you, Martin. Now what's with the outfit? It's Thursday.
Yeah?
Polo shirt Thursday. You're out of uniform. That's a violation of Civic Ordinance 9 EEE. And you're not wearing an ID, in direct violation of Ordinance WB 714. What are you up to, citizen?
Polo shirt.
Are you on the pot, citizen? Put your arms up. Spread your legs.
Hey, what are you doing?
Quiet. Hold still. Nothing. What's your deal today, McFly?
Well, I would hate any reality where you're mandated to wear polo shirts. I hate polo shirts.
Yeah.
I find them so
Thursday,
uncomfortable.
my question is what do they have the other days of the week then?
Yeah. There's polo shirts on Thursdays.
I guarantee you it's dressed down Fridays. I guarantee you.
Oh, God. Because they're being nice.
Can you tell me where I can find Doc, Citizen Brown?
Are you sure you're an honor student? Where do you think he is at this time of day?
At work?
That's right. Working at the courthouse.
Would Hannah Rand wear a 1986?
Had to.
Ouch.
Hey, what's with the pat
she
down? What
was
do you
a-
think, I'm packing heat?
She was
Heat,
awful.
Contraband.
Contraband?
You know. Booze, smokes, bubblegum, dogs, circus
Bubblegum
peanuts.
is illegal?
Come on,
Dogs
McFly.
are illegal?
You're smart enough to know that ignorance of the Civic Ordinance 2XM isn't an excuse.
Have you seen Jennifer?
What's it to you? I thought she broke up with you.
Yeah, well, I need to talk to her about that.
Good luck finding her. I usually don't see her unless she's racking up demerits for her art.
Since when are you a cop? I thought you were a shoe salesman.
Are you on something? I've always been a cop, just like my pa.
Great, I've turned my girlfriend's dad into a cop.
I've got to finish my beat. Are you gonna make trouble for me today?
No.
No what?
No, sir.
That's right, citizen.
Sign cop at birth. Yes, that is what ACAB stands for.
One thing I want to
Citizen,
sorry?
are you about to throw something away? Make sure you use the correct receptacle. Hill Valley takes pride in its diverse waste management system. What is the aluminum content of that can? Make sure it goes into the correct blue receptacle. Is that green, clear, or amber glass? It makes a difference. Remember that all consumable wrapping is tagged with a microchip to help us automatically police litter.
Wow.
That's a bit far.
Yeah.
I appreciate the recycling efforts, but
Yeah,
taking it a teeny bit too far, I think.
definitely.
But as I was going to say, one think people don't forget is that the original film was not supposed to be a series.
Yes, that's true.
Because I think if you look at the release dates,
Oh yeah.
the original was released in 1985 to match the movie. The sequel didn't come out until 1989,
Yes.
which is a long time between sequels.
That is
Especially,
true.
yeah. I think even then, pre-production didn't start until 2 years after the original film.
I mean, it does very much feel like a one and done thing, even though the ending does obviously have this. Something's got to be done about your kids. It's like it's. It feels like less of a
was a
sequel
joke.
tease and more like, oh, here we go, more adventures in
Yeah.
the DeLorean.
More wacky adventures. It was, and they're going on record say it was supposed to just be a joke.
Yeah.
It's a joke. It was a joke ending. And you can see that when they did the musical. I'm assuming. Have you seen?
I
the
haven't
musical at all?
actually. I wouldn't mind
It's
going to see it at some point.
I've got to see it. It's a good show. If anyone gets the opportunity to go and see it, it's a great show.
Okay, I'll definitely check it out if I get the opportunity. What's this?
You are standing in front of the Hill Valley Courthouse. The original courthouse was built in 1885, just 20 years after Hill Valley's
goodness.
incorporation into the state of California. Though the courthouse holds the seat of the local government, it also has been used as a shelter during the recovery period following the 1906 San Francisco earthquake. Most of Hill Valley's community is a result of displaced San Franciscans planting roots after that dreadful disaster. In 1976, the downtown renovation project saw the first major additions made to the courthouse since its original construction. The courthouse was expanded with an additional 128 offices in the new flanking wings, and a new mayoral office added to the original clock tower space. Look closely, and you can still see some of the original courthouse's details preserved in the new international-inspired facade.
Oh, I thought it was rebuilt. It's a facade.
Yeah, I think one of the.
Go on.
Sorry, one of the. Oh, you go on actually before I bit this point.
The idea of it being a facade is very interesting. Great metaphor.
Yeah. I think one of the things that strikes me about this is like the road down to like the theater, which is obviously where the sort of big climax of the first film takes place. Isn't there?
It's gone.
Yeah. It would not be able to happen in this reality. That's just brutalist. Hey, Frank, and also, hey, Point and Click Gamer, this is my favorite episode of the Back to the Future game. It is a very good one. Well, I suppose we need to,
It's kind of where the big
Hill Valley
overarching
Courthouse.
plot.
How may I
occurs.
help you, citizen?
I need to see Doc, or Citizen Brown.
Do you have an appointment?
No, but
Then I'm afraid you'll have to wait your turn. Citizen Brown's a very busy man.
that voice sounds familiar.
Oh my god, he's got his own Pope-mobile.
Biff?
Oh, goodness.
Doc? Doc, wait! I need to talk to you.
Biff Tannen. Oh, what kind of villain is he in this timeline then?
I guess we'll find out.
Yeah. Oh,
Also,
there he is.
There he is.
You good?
The actual layout of the courtyard itself, as well, is very interesting.
Oh, so it is. I didn't even clock that actually. Well, actually, I'll check this out. I'll check out this self tour first.
First Citizen Brown, the mind head of Hill Valley, a man of infinite wisdom and awe-inspiring imagination. Emmett Lathrop Brown had been raised by a family legacy steeped in law, but hadn't set his sights on his destiny until he single-handedly thwarted the nefarious gangster Irving Kid Tannen and his bootlegging syndicate. After this heroic event, immortalized by the grand statue on the courthouse lawn, First Citizen Brown devoted his life to civil and social engineering, using Hill Valley as a prototype for tomorrow's cities today.
I will say, any statue that honors someone, they shouldn't really have They shouldn't have someone on there being stepped on.
Yeah.
Even if that person was a bad person.
Yeah.
The implications are.
And I mean, that's also. Hold on, which the genealogy? Is it Biff's grandfather or father?
Grandfather. No. Actually, no. It is Biff's father.
Yeah. Which is very weird. Imagine there being a statue, of your own father, in that situation. Let's see how he feels about it.
Biff?
Hey, you're George and Lorraine's youngest, Martin, right?
What? You don't know me?
Only by reputation. Brown Cadet of the Month, 3 months running. Impressive. Are you interested in the Citizen Plus program?
Oh.
Listen, Biff, that car I saw you get out of, was that Doc Brown in there with you?
Ah, Doc. That should be his new nickname. But yeah, that was Citizen Brown. What an inspirational guy.
How'd you get FaceTime with him? He seems so busy.
You got that right, Martin. Citizen Brown's a busy guy, but unfortunately, I'm a special case. See, Martin, I used to be a real bad apple. A real butthead.
Dear me.
I can't believe it.
You
I
a
can.
butthead? No.
What can I say, Martin? I was always getting into trouble. Too much trouble, what with the booze, the partying, the women. Even my dogs were a pack of trouble. Pack, get it?
Yeah. What does this have to do with Citizen Brown?
Well,
Hilarious.
after getting in so much trouble, the authorities, they took me in to see Citizen Brown and gave me an ultimatum. Citizen Plus or bust.
Oh. What's Citizen Plus then?
What is this Citizen Plus?
It's Citizen Brown's new re-education program, and I'm the first of Hill Valley's Citizen Plus. Pluses. Plus I?
It's the fascist battle pass.
I don't know. It sounds very similar to certain things that my people, shall we say, as a gay person, have gone through a lot of society, and not good. Not good. If I say so.
Yeah. There is a element of that, isn't there?
But I'm sure it can't be that.
Keiko, that's just a normal battle pass.
Fair.
I mean, points were made.
So, about all the bad things you used to do.
Gosh, Martin, I really don't like dredging up the past. But, alright, if it'll help you make a decision about Citizen Plus.
You said something about booze?
Beer, rum, whiskey, wine coolers, you name it, I drank it. Not only did I drink it, I smuggled it into Hill Valley, too.
No.
Chip off the old block, huh?
Used to be I'd knock your block off for a comment like that. But yeah, I guess I was following in Pop's crummy footsteps.
There's
So there's
confirmation.
no booze in Hill Valley.
Nope. Sure, someone tries to sneak some in every now and then, but cops like Officer Parker over there always catch 'em sooner or later.
Why'd your dogs get you in trouble? You weren't running dog fights, were you?
No, nothing that bad. I just used to have a lot of dogs.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing, other than them keeping the neighbors up all night, lunging at old people, and eating all the squirrels in the park. In fact, I'm ashamed to say it was my out-of-control dogs that were directly responsible for the banning of dogs
Oh my
throughout
God.
Hill Valley.
You don't sound very
Impressive.
ashamed.
Oh, I am. Very, very ashamed.
Wow. Dogs are
Yeah.
gone.
Just gone.
That's really sad.
So there's
Yeah.
no dogs in Hill Valley anymore?
Yep. Citizen Edna says they carry diseases and steal shoes.
Yeah, I thought you might have something to do
Yeah.
with it.
kind of trouble did you get into with women? They weren't hookers?
No, nothing like that. It's just that I wasn't always discreet about my affections.
What?
Public displays of affection, Martin. You know, necking and such.
That's illegal?
Oh, yeah.
Alright. I'm getting the impression that we may have to get ourselves into a heap of trouble in order to get seen to.
Yeah, that sounds right to me.
Yeah, let's change the subject.
Thanks. I don't like talking about my old nasty self.
So maybe if we can get into some booze, get ourselves a dog, and then maybe find someone to smooch, we'll all be in the perfect amount of trouble.
Well, we can probably knock out 2 of those if we go and find someone and something in particular that they
Yes.
have.
Indeed.
Nice clothes. You lose a bet or something?
What do you mean? I'm wearing what everyone's wearing. It's Polo Shirt Thursday. You, my friend, are out of uniform.
So I've heard.
Yeah, well, there's always tomorrow. Hawaiian Shirt Friday.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Great.
god.
yeah,
I mean, I love a good Hawaiian shirt,
Yeah.
but everyone wearing them?
it loses its charm if you know. It's like the Incredibles quote. It's like, when everyone's super, no one will be.
True,
So you
true.
don't break any rules anymore?
Can't. The Citizen Plus treatment makes it physically impossible for me to break rules.
Physically?
How so?
Now I get physically ill if I try to break a rule.
Oh,
Ooh.
that's quite horrific,
Yeah.
actually.
How's your
Yeah.
re-education holding up?
Still incapable and uninterested in breaking the rules.
How about a beer?
Sure you aren't craving a beer?
I do kind of miss beer.
Oh,
Oh,
On second thought, blah.
yeah. This is want to fight me?
Used to be a real bruiser.
That's all behind me now.
So what? You wouldn't even defend yourself?
I don't know if I could, actually.
Oh god.
Wuss.
Oh, you're just aching to find out, though.
Oh god.
oh god.
Don't torment me.
I think he's kind of enjoying this a little bit.
Yeah. He's a bad guy, but I do feel bad for him in this situation.
You feel bad for him, but at the same time, it is Biff. At the same time.
Yeah.
I could get used to this.
Please, Martin, don't make me angry.
All right, Biff. You're off the hook this time.
All right.
See you
Well.
later, Biff.
Bye, Martin.
Ah. There she is.
Ah.
What's Jen up to now?
Let's see. What places do we have here? Like all the logos are just the same font.
Mm.
I feel like
Oh, yeah.
uniformity has its limits, you know.
Oh god,
All
absolutely.
Citizens Bank. I don't like the overuse of the word citizen in this timeline.
Yeah.
Uh,
Mike Stemley was a Telltale employee.
ah.
That's why this name's here.
Stemley's Staycations. The heck is a staycation?
You would want to stay in Hill Valley for
Yeah.
this vacation.
Okay.
Citizen Reading Room. I guess there's one in every town. E. Brown Industries. That's hopeful.
Yeah, at least there's some scientific interest there. And
Yeah.
there's a self-tour.
E. Brown Industries, established in 1945, is the technological enterprise that makes Hill Valley what it is today. Whether it is electric cars running off the city power grid or motion-sensing fence deployment, the radical civil innovations under development at E. Brown Industries are changing the way cities operate. Efficient pedestrian travel, vigilant citizen monitoring, and space-age technologies that preserve the clean and modern appearance of the city. All these amazing advancements are not only making Hill Valley a wonder of the modern civilization, E. Brown Industries also exports its ideas and technology to cities around the world. One such city is Singapore, soon to be recognized as our international sister city.
Huh.
Huh.
Interesting.
I mean, it's quite clear he just couldn't help himself.
Yeah, yeah. Interesting. Singapore is quite a sort of clean and modern-looking city. So, I wonder if that's why it was chosen. The Comb Formis.
Oh God.
That's a funny name for a fascist barber.
Yeah.
Conformist. Hairstylists always have such clever names, just like coffee shops.
Oh, I like that. Ministry of Tourism.
Ministry of Tourism. I can't see why people would want a vacation here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quite a play state when it comes to certain rules. Honestly, I didn't know much about like the actual politics of it, but that would make sense.
That would make sense.
Ah, the soup kitchen is looking quite modern.
Yeah, it's still a soup kitchen. It's not been. It's not a diner.
Yeah. Ooh, soy dogs.
Free soy dog samples. Take one. I guess they ran out.
Hey, can't you read? Oh, it's you, McFly.
Leech?
Hey, my bad. I should have wrote the sign in Latin, just so you'd understand.
What sign?
Outway to Unchley. Now eat it, Bay, and let me catch some Z's.
Was Leech the guy in the second and third films? He was like gets Marty in trouble in the future.
No, that was Needles.
That's Needles. I was thinking like I couldn't remember exactly his name. Yeah, okay, not the same guy, but maybe a similar sort of individual.
According to the wiki, it states here that Leech's role was originally intended to be filled by Needles. However, due to time and budgetary constraints, the role was instead given to an original character.
Yeah, I felt like there was something similar there with them. And I was like, Leech doesn't sound right, but it feels like it's a similar character. And that's why it was confusing me. Okay, fair enough.
Jennifer! Jen!
You got a problem?
What's the deal, Jennifer? You left me stranded outside the city gates.
Yeah, that was pretty rotten, wasn't it? I'm such a horrible role model. Better get away before I corrupt you.
Look, I don't know what you got against me in this timeline, lately, but I'm here to make things right. I've missed you, you know?
Take a look at me, Martin. Do I look like the kind of girl that would hang around the president of the Junior Brown Brigade?
I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but I gotta admit, I kinda like you like this.
Oh, barf?
So do you spend most of your time vandalizing public property?
Don't even think about snitching on me. Unless you want this spray can up your...
No, listen, you got me wrong. I'm looking to, break a few rules myself.
You?
We were a dangerous animal.
What do you know about harboring dangerous animals?
So you met my new boyfriend.
Zing.
Oh, lighten up.
Do you know where I could score some forbidden materials?
Do I strike you as somebody who would possess illegal substances?
Kinda, yeah.
And you strike me as somebody who would turn
Is that
in somebody like
profiling?
me.
Yeah.
Next topic.
This ban on public displays of affection bites.
Hey, you're talking about my most favoriteest legal infraction of all.
Yeah?
Not with you. Ew.
Isn't graffiti a major infraction?
You'd think. But after Big Brown had all those buildings coated in that Teflon polymer junk a couple years ago, graffiti's been knocked down to a 2 demerit offense. Go fig.
This law against public kissing is a load of bull, right?
Yeah, this town is full of it. What are you gonna do?
Protest. That's what. Let's go stage a public kiss-in.
Let's not and say we did.
Yeah.
On second thought,
that?
maybe I don't want to know any more about breaking the rules.
Wuss.
You act like I'm a turnoff, but I don't buy it. We were meant to be together.
Look, just because I let you tag along to a couple of concerts doesn't mean we're Romeo and Juliet. I mean, sure, you're a little cute, but you're into all this honor student crap.
Honor student?
And I'm into more interesting things. And guys.
Oh.
You going out with someone else? I bet I can make you forget him.
Sorry, Martin, but you just don't rate anymore.
He's a bit full of himself a little bit, isn't he?
Yeah, a little bit.
Leech and the whoosh bags. Never heard of him.
No, you wouldn't have. They don't play much punk on those smooth jazz stations you listen to.
Smooth jazz. I couldn't possibly be that square, even in an alternate timeline.
What's wrong with jazz?
Yeah. Smooth jazz is fine.
Yeah.
Give me a can of spray paint. I got an urge to paint something.
Happy little trees? Get yourself a watercolor kit. I'm not sharing my wall.
So, Jennifer,
Uh-huh.
what do you think of me?
I don't.
Oof.
Ooh.
Seriously, what have you
Ouch.
got against me? I'm kind of popular, right?
Very popular. Among a certain crowd.
What crowd?
Dorks.
Ow. Begging, you like jazz?
Is there a
Why
dunking
they
booth
fly
set
a
up beneath
dork?
you?
It's impossible. He can't be a dork.
Okay, anyone who talks about himself in the third person is a dork.
Mm.
My mom and dad.
What about them?
Would you say they're normal?
By Hill Valley standards, yeah. In other words, they're warped beyond repair. Sorry to be the one to break it to you.
Did you get a load of Biff Tannen back there? He's so...
Calm.
yeah, creeps me out.
You and me both. If that's what the Citizen Plus program's all about, I'll stay a Citizen Minus.
What do you know about the Citizen Plus program?
Only what I hear on TV, and the radio, and the newspapers, and the PA systems all over town. They want everybody to enroll, and they say it'll make us all happy and well-adjusted, which is why I'm gonna stay clear of it.
Hill Valley's totally screwed up, but I got a plan to fix everything.
You do, huh?
I'm gonna go talk to Citizen Brown and get him to make it all better.
That sounds like the kind of plan you'd come up with, weirdo.
Citizen Brown is a really great guy.
You're wasting your breath, Martin. I don't buy into all that happy talk.
No, really, this crazy police state wasn't his idea. It'll all get undone once I have a good talk with him.
You know, I almost feel sorry for you.
Well,
Your paint's starting to streak.
Ah!
Frank's saying, I bet it's just the Ludovico treatment rebranded. Well, you'll see, won't you?
We shall see.
Oh, yes, I remember this doorway.
Oh, yes,
They
absolutely.
bricked up the entrance to the old speakeasy.
It's interesting how, very much like the films do, they have you revisit locations in different times.
I love that.
Hmm.
Let's see if there's anything we can do with this door.
That leads to the soup mo. Leech is in there. I'd rather he come out here.
Okay. There's a plank.
I don't want to go digging through the trash unless I absolutely have to.
That's fair.
That junk looks awfully familiar. 50 years familiar.
It's an ammo box. I like that.
Must be where Jen keeps her paints. Locked.
Okay. I don't think we can get into it.
Again, more symbolism. They are the ammo that she uses to face against the fascist government.
That is true. What is that? What is our goal specifically? Oh, well, never mind. We're in a cutscene. Is that how I think it is?
Look out, son!
Mom?
Where is she? There she is.
Mom? Mom!
But are you happy?
Happiness is overrated, Lorraine. I'm content.
Well, I'll think about it.
Damn.
Ooh.
Mom?
Hi there, Martin. I saw you as I was driving in. Did you hear me honking?
Mom, that can't be you.
Martin, are you all right?
I'm fine. It's just that you're so gray.
Well, isn't that an uplifting way to greet your mother?
Sorry, I just don't.
I guess you're right, though. I am going a little gray. No thanks to your father.
I like that they kept the gag of, but you're so
The
so
legacy gag. Yeah, the legacy gags are so great. in this
Yeah,
series.
yeah. I love it when they just like do a little reference like that. It's so much fun.
So, what? Are you out here shopping or something?
Oh, shopping? Who shops anymore? No, it's that time of the month for me again. For my civic duty. I'll be polishing the statue all day.
Oh, right. What's with the golf cart, Mom?
Now, Martin, I know you're embarrassed to be driving around in last year's model, but we really can't afford the 86s yet.
What about my truck?
No one owns a truck in Hill Valley. Martin, are you sure you're feeling okay?
Yeah. I must have had a really vivid dream last night.
Well, I hope your dream world was more fun than this one. Could you do me a favor? I forgot to give your father my timesheet for last week, and now Mr. Nosy is convinced that I'm hiding something from him.
Timesheet?
Aren't they annoying? But Citizen Brown always says, a scheduled life is a happy life. Anywho, could you be a dear and drop it off at the house? Here, take the car.
Actually,
I know, dear. Love you too. I'd give you a kiss, but you know what that gets you.
Oh, not even
Don't
between
forget to pick
family
me up
members?
this evening.
Yeah, sure.
I just had a thought. Lorraine wasn't exactly content in the original 1985.
No.
She was also, you know, glug glug glug.
Yeah.
Do you think this Lorraine is now as ill-contented as our original 1985 Lorraine?
Possibly, yes.
Mom trusted me to give this to Dad.
I don't know why I try to use that with the car.
Well, it's not the truck, but I guess it'll do.
A city full of golf carts. Ah, this is a bit more familiar.
I don't know, John. Isn't this illegal?
What isn't illegal in Hill Valley?
What if Citizen Brown's watching?
Don't worry, nobody can see us here.
He's a peeping Tom.
That's a good throwback.
Try to warn your old man the next time, okay?
If anyone who doesn't know, that's the same line as when what you call it? When he sees, oh goodness, George started
He
vibrating.
sees George
with the binoculars.
on the top with the binoculars for the tree. Yes.
Yeah. Well, he keeps jittering. Are you okay, George?
I saw Mom downtown. She told me to give this to you.
Thanks.
Say, what gives around here?
Ah, you know, the usual. Keeping tabs on Hill Valley through my trusty bank of monitors. Always on the lookout for some interesting footage.
Interesting. What do you mean interesting?
What kind of silly question is that? I've been gathering candid documentary footage for Citizen Brown's promotional videos for over a year now. I know your mother doesn't approve of my work, but wait a minute. You say you saw Lorraine?
I don't think anyone
11
approves
to
your
12
work,
hair
George.
salon, 12 to 12:20 lunch at Soup Mo counter, cream of asparagus with crackers.
What was that?
You know your mother's problems. If she slips up again, it could mean demerits for the whole family. There she is, polishing the statue in the park. Just like the schedule dictates. Oh, then everything's fine. Good. Unless... How was she when you spoke to her? Lucid? Sober?
Whoa, Dad, what are you telling me? Are you saying Mom's a drunk?
Shh, I don't know for sure that your mother has relapsed into her old ways, but she's been acting very odd lately, almost as if she didn't like my constant supervision. Confidentially, I suspect she's got a flask hidden somewhere, probably very near the spot where she's working right now. Do me a favor, son, will you? See if you can worm the truth out of her. She won't confide in me, but she may be less guarded with you. Double rations this week if you help your old man out. What do you say? That's a good boy.
Okay, Dad, we need to talk. What were you hiding when I came in just now?
Hiding? I don't know what you're talking about, son.
Come on, I saw it. It was a videotape, right?
I might as well tell you. After all, you'll be 18 soon.
Tell me what?
Hill Valley under Citizen Brown is not quite the contented town you were led to believe it was.
No.
No.
I don't believe it.
This isn't a criticism of the great man himself, of course, or his sainted wife, Edna. No one's worked harder than they to apply the most
Sainted?
advanced social planning techniques to our municipality. But,
What?
confidentially, not everybody appreciates it. A great many citizens, perhaps even the majority, actively resent the Brown administration. They don't say so publicly, of course. But in private, well, just listen.
I tell you, Bert, this regime is a joke. They're all laughing at us over in Fairfax.
A toast to Citizen Brown. May his beloved courthouse be struck by lightning. Shh, Agnes, you're awful. Are you coming to the town square, Lester? Citizen Brown's about to give another speech.
Citizen Brown can kiss my hairy...
Well, you get the idea.
It sounds like people can't stand what the Browns have done to Hill Valley.
Not everyone. Only around 50%, maybe 60.
Does Citizen Brown know?
He should. Whenever I send copies of my raw footage to the public relations department over at the courthouse, I get a memo telling me how much Citizen Brown thanks me for my service. But how could he see those videos and not do anything about it?
Maybe you should take your tapes directly to Brown.
Oh, I don't know about that. I mean, sure, he might appreciate my bringing these problems to his attention and reward me for my public service, but then again, they say it's never wise to be the bearer of bad news.
I'll take it.
Why don't you give me those videotapes? I'll take them to Citizen Brown.
Thanks for offering, son, but I don't want to get you involved. Citizen Brown won't like what he sees on them, and I wouldn't want you to get the brunt of his displeasure, not to mention the displeasure of all the folks on the tapes. Once they find out I recorded them, no, I'm not letting these tapes out of my sight. It's too dangerous.
It's about Mom. How'd she get to be such a mess? This isn't how she is in my perfect world.
You're right, it's a real puzzle. Because of course we both know Hill Valley is a perfect world, but for some peculiar reason, the harder I try to get her to conform to the rules, the more she slips up.
She's thinking about signing up for the Citizen Plus program.
Is she now?
You're not gonna let her go through with it, are you?
Well, from what I hear, it's a fairly drastic procedure which completely reshapes the subject's personality. On the other hand, if Citizen Brown recommends it, it's gotta be a good thing.
Sure.
Don't you think Mom would be a little more relaxed if you gave her just a little bit of space?
Now, there's a fine suggestion. What would Hill Valley be like if people gave each other space? Why, we'd all be tempted to follow our own impulses, and there's no telling where that might lead.
Oh, Daddy, I think you're getting a bit too deep into
Something
it.
on your mind?
Yeah.
It's about me.
I'm all ears.
Well, from certain things I've heard, I get the idea that people in this town regard Marty McFly as a
what?
A nerd.
They said that?
In so many words.
Just because a boy studies hard and gets straight A's and respects the rules and doesn't party or drink or stay out late and is perhaps a bit socially
All right.
inept and obsessed with personal hygiene and prefers his rubber band collection
Stop. I really don't want to hear anymore.
I'm proud of you, son.
Rubber band collection.
Yeah.
Oh, things are bad.
Things are really bad.
I'm trying to understand why Jennifer broke up with me in this time.
Gee, maybe it's the rubber
past.
band collection.
Are you still mooning over that girl? Forget her. She's bad news. Why, my surveillance cameras have caught her doing things that are completely against the Hill Valley Code.
I don't want to know.
Kissing boys. Sitting with boys in cars. I've kept quiet about it for her father's sake, but believe me, you're well rid of her.
You,
I remember seeing cars
is
with
there
the
anywhere you
mother's thing.
expect me to be, like, right now?
Well, I did expect you to be up at the lake until tomorrow with that math-magic competition, so I guess your time is pretty much your own right now.
Okay, different subject.
Yeah?
So about you and your, work.
Shoot.
You seem to be really into this spying business.
It's not spying, son. It's cinema verite. These candid moments of Hill Valley's residents will eventually be compiled and edited into the documentaries and promotional materials that advertise our way of life to the rest of the world. True, you can argue that I've taken things to extremes, but I still get up to take my meals and, of course, to use the facilities.
You're
Sure.
supposed to be. I mean, wouldn't you rather spend your time writing, say, science fiction novels?
Science fiction. I did mess around with it once, but that was before Citizen Brown made it illegal.
Science fiction's illegal?
Illegal?
Sci-fi promotes
Oh my
an
God.
unhealthy obsession.
Get me
with
outta here.
Fantastic and impossible, and it
can't
encourages
understand.
the idea
Yeah.
that there might be better societies than Hill Valley, which is subversive nonsense, of course.
Okay, different subject.
It's truly
Yeah.
horrifying.
It's about someone we both know.
Yes?
Have you seen Biff lately?
Not since he went to the reconditioning center. Is he back among the living?
Depends on what you mean by living. He's really different from the way I remember him.
Lucky dog. In a way, it isn't fair that Hill Valley's biggest scofflaw should be the first to receive the benefits of the new Citizens Plus program. But I know I shouldn't be jealous.
I wouldn't be jealous of what seems to be some form of lobotomy.
Yeah, I would rather not myself.
Yeah.
Have you ever spent time with Citizen Brown?
Well, of course I'm in the audience for every one of his public addresses.
One-on-one, I mean.
Oh, no. He'd never notice a common Sector L citizen like me. But I dream that someday he'll recognize me for my public service, and maybe let me shake his hand.
Yeah, dream big. Dream big, George.
What can you tell me about Edna?
Mrs. Citizen Brown? Oh, she's a wonderful woman. People just think of her as this sweet, self-effacing grandmotherly type.
Really?
Edna? Are we talking about the same?
But really, she's just as involved in running the town as her husband is.
That sounds more right.
Yeah.
David and Linda.
Have you heard from them?
No, I thought maybe you had.
Not in ages. As far as I know, he's still working for the big city newspaper, and she's still in that women's boarding house. I'll never understand why they decided to leave Hill Valley.
It's a mystery.
Absolute mystery.
Something on your mind?
Hill Valley has a lot of rules.
It certainly does, for our own good.
Public kissing is illegal, right?
Ah, the old PDA law. Indeed it is. And what's more, violation carries a hefty load of demerits. But you know, it's a law people break with surprising regularity. Why, I could show you videotaped evidence.
How exactly do people get other people to break it?
On second thought, perhaps I shouldn't show you the videotaped evidence.
He is a peeping Tom.
Public kissing is
but you
how it...
on second.
If I got caught with a contraband item, I'd get in a lot of trouble, right?
You certainly would. You could be facing up to 1,000 demerits
Wow.
depending on the item. But of course, you wouldn't be caught dead with anything illegal. It's your mother I'm worried about.
Did you ever harbor a dangerous animal?
Aha! Couldn't if I wanted to. They've all been banned. But I did catch something very interesting on one of my monitors yesterday. Which one was it? Oh, yes! Does that look like a stray dog to you? Whatever it is, Edna's Animal Patrol will make short work of it. Something on your mind?
What's the deal with the house, Dad?
I don't know how to tell you this, son, but while you were away at your Mathemagic competition, our house got slapped with a CZ36 violation.
What?
I know, it's so embarrassing. Your mother's mortified. She works so hard to keep a clean house, but those dust mites are so hard to keep down.
Wait a minute, we can't go into the house because of dust mites?
Well, not until they send in the cleanup crew.
This is ridiculous.
The cleanup
Thank
crew?
goodness they let
Yeah.
me move my office out here into the garage.
So, when is this dust mite problem gonna be solved so I can get to all my stuff?
Well, the cleanup crew said they'd probably get around to it by tonight, but they're kind of backed up, so I wouldn't expect them until tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow? Where am I supposed to sleep?
I got it all covered, son. We're gonna camp out back just like we did when you were little.
Okay.
Great.
This timeline is officially a nightmare. How exactly does this setup work?
I'm glad to see you taking an interest. Each of these monitors is connected to multiple cameras, of which I've strategically jacked into throughout the valley, with official clearance, of course. I can switch between cameras with these buttons. There's also a VCR for each monitor. I keep a record of everything I see. So, if I happen across something intriguing, I can keep it on file.
All
Well,
right.
I'll leave you to your snooping.
Supervising, son. Supervising.
I'll leave you to it.
Right. Same as what.
Another day in Hill Valley.
Well, he keeps vibrating. Yeah. I think it's.
He's just excited.
Yeah. I think it's just the
What's that, officer?
sometimes
Move along.
Telltale games that are a few years old and haven't been updated with a modern version. A few like animation glitches and so on. Can I have this peanut brittle, or is that not something I can take? I thought it might have been a takeable item because it was so high quality.
The typical advanced item thing where you're like, oh, that item looks a little bit different from the background.
Yeah.
Hey, what's my guitar doing out here?
Your mother and I convinced you to give it up, remember? Rock and roll music is frowned on by the Brown administration. It sets a poor example for all the kids who look up to you as a model of studiousness and moral gravity. And besides, you're not very good.
Damn.
Come on, Dad. I need that guitar.
Give me one good reason why I should give it back to you.
Because
And
a certain girl is only gonna like me if I can play the guitar.
A certain girl. You don't mean...
Jennifer.
Oh, Martin. Why are you fixated on that little hellion? She's nothing but trouble.
Yeah, my kind of trouble.
And besides, the way you play guitar, you're only gonna drive her further Go ahead, son. Do your worst.
Thanks, Dad.
The old reverse psychology trick.
Good
Oh,
morning,
yes.
Mr. Brown. Please address me as
Greetings, programs. Lebrock 2.0. Anatomical constructs for sciences of all sorts. Boring.
okay. Well,
I was always expecting to hear a very heavily modulated voice come out of that thing.
yeah. Let's head back to town then. You start working on those demerits.
It's interesting because you can see like some of the things like, oh well, there's electric cars. and
Yeah.
There's some good things, but the bad things vastly outweigh the good.
Yeah. I mean, it kind of shows that, like, you know, Doc Brown is, like, he's a visionary for science, but you put him in the wrong place with the wrong people, and this is what you get.
Remember to keep your name badge on at all times. Not only does it make every citizen seem like your neighbor and friend, it grants you passage at the 3 main city access points. Hill Valley is the country's first fully incorporated gated city. In 1966, Hill Valley petitioned for a special regional exemption from state legislation. Using a tax and property law loophole,
Of course.
the city of Hill Valley managed to consolidate itself into a gated community with special allowances for business and residential zoning. To date, we are the safest and most self-sustaining city in the United States.
I wonder if there's some significance to it being a year after the events of the film.
I'm not sure. Let's see if we can find Lorraine's secret stash. Because supposedly she might have some booze around here.
Mom? Mom, are you drinking again?
Don't be silly, dear. Booze is illegal, you know.
Yeah, Mom. It's just that Dad mentioned.
Your father. Why, I just can't get away from his prying eyes. Always spying, always watching. You mind your own business, George.
Now, Lorraine, this is for your own good. I know you're keeping a secret from me.
It's mine to keep.
Dad! Mom! Knock it off, you two!
Now, you listen here, young man. This is an adult matter between your mother and me.
Dad, I know, but your way isn't working. You gotta give her some space here.
Huh? Where'd she go?
Mom?
Oh.
Aha! I knew it. What is that in your hand? Rum? Gin? A wine cooler?
For your information, it's brass cleaner. I have a job to do here, you know.
Lorraine.
No.
Lorraine, I'm just trying to look out for you. You know the kind of trouble we can get into if you're drinking again.
George, I wouldn't be so on edge if you weren't suffocating me all the time.
Was that an admission?
An admission of how smothered I am by you.
I'm surprised they're still together, actually.
Yeah. Oh. Well, I'm sure that's useful for some reason.
Oh, I think I know why that's useful.
Mom?
I'm gonna ask about the flask again. 'Cause I think it might block the camera.
Mom, look, I'm on your side. If you've got a problem, I want to help, but this is a choice you gotta make yourself.
Oh, look at you. You're such a sweet boy. I'm so glad you take after me rather than your father.
What, Lorraine? What?
Ugh! I can't live like this!
Dad, you're not helping.
Oh, but I disagree, Martin. It's important that I catch her in the act so I can get it on tape. Once it's on tape, I can show her that she has a problem.
That's ridiculous, Dad. You're acting like this is some kind of sting operation.
Huh? Where'd she go?
Mom?
Aha! I knew it.
Okay, that's not quite right.
There. What did you just hide? That was some sort of fruity liqueur.
It's a spray bottle of simple orange for the cleaning I'm trying to do!
Lorraine, I'm sorry. It's just that you're acting so cagey lately.
Cagey? Maybe I'm acting like I don't want to be...
I just... Oh.
What
Ah.
happened? What the heck am I looking at?
Yes.
Okay, show me the goods.
Mom, now that Dad isn't watching.
Oh, Martin,
Was that a flask, Mom?
flask? Don't be ridiculous.
Look, it's okay, Mom. Get a hold of yourself.
Oh, your father's right. I'm backsliding. But it's been so hard, what with your brother and sister leaving, and then your father getting obsessed with his monitors, and
Let me take care of the flask. Dad doesn't have to know anything about it.
Oh, thank you, sweetheart. I couldn't bear the thought of facing your father over this.
Well, I got us the flask at least.
This timeline sucks. Mom and Dad are fighting again. Mom's drinking. It's like everything Doc and I ever did to fix things is falling apart. Time to get some attention.
All right. Let's get boozing. Can I just use it on myself, or do it in front of Officer Parker? I don't know.
Hands up, citizen. Assume the position.
Here goes nothing.
Ah. We have to be found with it.
There better be apple juice in this.
Why don't you open it and find out?
Don't get smart with me. I knew you were no good, McFly.
Officer Parker, what seems to be the problem here?
Citizen McFly, ma'am. Came strolling up with a 181B violation in his pocket.
Ugh. You, young citizen, where did you get that booze?
Nowhere?
Is he being smart with me?
Yeah, he played that attitude on me as well.
Could we just fast forward the lecture and just get this over with already?
No. Officer, demerit him severely. And as for the alcohol, drop it into the recycling bin.
With pleasure,
The recycling bin?
Now, keep your nose clean, or you'll find yourself in front of Citizen Brown.
Oh, terrible. We wouldn't want that. Break some rules. You could try making friends with a stray dog. Thank you, hint. Guess we have to find the stray dog then. We saw him on camera, didn't we? So I'm gonna go back to Jennifer, actually. Ah!
Locked.
Oh, it's still locked, okay. If I use this as like
That's no way to treat such a fine guitar.
I was thinking of using it as like a stand or something, I don't know. Let's try looking in here.
That leads to the soup mo. Leech is in there. I'd rather he come out here.
Okay. Hey, Mr. Yarpos, how you doing? Alright, maybe if Jennifer's gone inside, we have to go around the other way. I was being back in the future. We're solving a fashion. Oh my god! Well, this is happening.
Okay, okay. Welcome to Soupmo, where soup is just... Oh, it's you. This better be important, McFly.
Leech, was that Jennifer?
Well, A, it's none of your business, and B, seeing as she ain't your chick no more, yeah.
Okay, now this timeline is really pissing me off. You and Jennifer? Really?
Oh, is the poor little nerd jealous?
Well, yeah, and a little disgusted.
That's probably the soup.
You better treat Jen with respect, Leech.
Hey, I got nothing but respect for Jennifer. Respect for her eyes, for her hips, the way she wriggles when she...
Hey!
Hey, settle down.
That dork that let her get away, there's a loser that I got no respect for.
You still there, buddy? Haven't heard from you in a moment. I imagine maybe that he's preoccupied with something. Just double check. 1 second.
Sorry, but that's a family thing.
Oh, sorry. I thought it might have been something. I just wanted to, because I was like, I haven't heard from you back in a second.
I did say I was heading off for a sec.
I did not hear it. Oh, I'm so sorry. Didn't catch it. I was too immersed.
Well, I am back, but not from the future.
Ah, okay. We have a Miss Dropolis in the chat now.
You got a cold or something?
So we do.
Ugh, it's allergies. I swear there's a dog hanging out around here somewhere.
A dog?
Yeah, and the stupid mutt keeps trying to steal my free samples.
What's on the menu?
Soup.
Just soup?
And more.
Oh.
What falls under the more category?
We got neat loaf.
Ooh.
It's made with textured wheat protein.
Okay.
No thanks. What else falls under the more category?
Well, there's the hum burger. It's made from pressed roasted hummus.
Sounds good.
Do you have any real meat back there?
Define real.
I'm afraid to ask, but what other non-soup food do you have? Anything edible?
Well, we have these pea and liver with soy cheese hot dogs. They're new, and we're offering free samples. You want one?
Sure.
Where are the free samples?
Here. I keep them behind the counter.
Oh, God.
If you puke, you're cleaning it up, wuss.
I can't finish this.
Not my problem.
Why are the samples behind the counter?
I can't leave them out, dude. There's a DOG running around town, and he keeps going after the sample tray, knocking them all over the ground.
A dog? Wait, these samples haven't been on the ground, have they?
Jeez, McFly, relax. They're fresh. Mostly.
Ah.
What are those things?
Those are the liver and peas with soy cheese hot dogs.
Ew.
You and me both, brown noser.
About this dog, what's he look like?
Beats me. He's a smart little SOB. He only comes around when my back is turned.
Then how do you know it's a dog? You can smell him?
Allergies, dimwit.
Hmm.
You sure there's a dog around here?
Listen, smart boy. There's only two things I'm allergic to. Dogs and disco, and I don't hear no chicka-bow-wow, do you?
No.
Disco?
Then it's a dog.
How can you be allergic to disco, and how does that manifest?
Yeah, I'm curious about myself.
Interesting.
See ya.
I guess
Smell
he's
you
got
later.
Saturday Night Fever.
Yeah. Oh God. Okay, well.
So everyone, I'm done. Good night.
Good night, everybody. See you later. We have to lure this dog out, I think. Oh. There he is.
Hey, there's that mangy. Go get him, McFly.
Alright, I'll go see if I can find him. Ah. Ah. I guess I'll nap that. And
He's gotta be hiding in here somewhere.
now, is this Einstein or a dog that looks like Einstein?
I think it is Einstein.
Yeah.
It's too. Come on, it's Back to the Future. It is Einstein.
Yeah, yeah.
Decency prevents me from leaving this here. You in there, Einie? Or whatever your name is.
Well,
these
answers that
days?
question.
Not a sign of him.
There he goes.
I think if it wasn't supposed to be Einie, they would definitely change the design
Yeah.
to look different.
McFly? My spray can?
Oh.
Dork.
Okay. So the spray can only be used in that particular alleyway. Interesting. There's a couple of different things going on here. Let's see if there's anything we can do with this first. And then we'll try and lure Einstein out. Gee, I'm not entirely sure what to do with it right now.
You can mess with it. It did highlight
Where could
the
he be
graffiti.
hiding?
Yeah. I get the feeling that looking behind something will simply get the dog to leave.
I bet you're under here. Not a sign of him.
Unless it's just always the same spot, and I've been looking in the wrong ones.
Maybe. It still shows that Einstein is a smart dog.
McFly? My spray can?
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Dork.
He does very much go when your back's turned, doesn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, back we go. Right. I think both times he was behind the fridge, so...
Where could he be hiding? Stay put now, boy. Wherever you are.
Nope, he was behind that one that time.
Not a sign of him.
Well, you can't be guessing, so it must be a case of there's something you're gonna do which makes him come out.
Yeah.
I don't want to go digging through the.
Okay then. Lure the food. That's what I'm thinking, but I'm not entirely sure where to leave it. Unless maybe I can put it somewhere in the alley, and then when he then like runs out, he gets distracted by it. Because we've got a hot dog sample.
Yeah, that is what you need. The question is how to utilize it.
Yes, exactly. Okay.
Where can...
There's only 3 things we can click on. Yeah, yeah. Only 3 things we can click on here.
Decency prevents me from... Decency.
We can't use it on any of these.
Which means there's got to be something more to it.
Yeah. I am unsure. All right, well.
Come on out.
I don't think we can leave the alleyway once we've gone in there, so... I feel like it must be something around this area.
Decency.
Okay, I think I've got it.
Okay.
It's to do with the spray paint.
Ah, okay.
The implications be you want to use it to impress Jennifer. What if it's not used to impress Jennifer?
Okay.
Because the problem with Einstein is we keep going behind and getting the wrong item that he's hiding behind.
Yeah.
What if we had a way to know where he is?
Ah.
It would look
Paw
better
prints.
blue.
Yes. Yep, that makes sense. I understand. All right.
Now that's smart. She no longer questions about the can because you've done the puzzle. The can's sort of there to kind of like think, oh, there's something I've got to do here with that.
Yeah, it links it all
limits
together.
your options. It's very clever, yeah.
I call that puzzle grouping when I'm talking about videos. I don't know if there's an official term for it, but that's how I tend
Now
to think
we're
of
in
it.
business. I outsmarted you, didn't I?
Oh.
Don't be like that, Einie.
Here, have some food.
Look, Einie, I've got a treat for you. Attaboy. Now hold still. See? I'm not such a bad guy, right? Whoa, okay. I guess I've won you over. I wish they were all this easy.
All right.
Huh? What is it, boy?
Oh, God.
Einstein, wait! No!
Oh, rabies! Rabies, help!
Back! Down! Sit! Play dead!
Officer Parker, subdue that beast at once!
Einstein, sit!
Einstein? Oh, if he bites me, you'll be in a world of trouble, citizen. Wait, I know that creature. Officer Parker, that's the stray that keeps escaping the kennel. I thought he was muzzled.
I took the muzzle off. You what? That's right. He's my dog now.
Citizen, you are in violation of Statute 357K.
Parker, demerit this hooligan at once. I'll return this creature to the kennel.
Yes, ma'am.
Filthy, wretched beasts.
Don't worry, Einie. Once I fix all this, you'll be back with Doc and romping through time.
Now stay out of trouble, unless you want a visit from Citizen Brown.
Ow.
Well, that's one down.
Yeah. Well, it's two down. I actually did the alcohol as well.
Oh yeah, of course. I remember that you were talking to Lorraine's mom. Not right, my mom, Lorraine.
Yeah.
When I was last here, yeah. Now there's just Jennifer.
Uh-huh. Just gotta prove that I'm not a square. Check this out.
Check this out.
What? You swiped your big brother's guitar? Is that supposed to impress me?
It's not my brother's. It's mine.
Yeah, sure. And you'd play it for me, only you don't have an amp.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Pathetic.
Oh, well, I guess I don't have an amp. I wonder. I wonder if these could be hooked up as like, because they're speakers.
I think it's more simple than that.
Oh?
Do we know who Jennifer's going out with?
Oh yeah, we do. It's this guy.
McFly, you're a real buzzkill, you know that?
Can I have an amp?
You better treat Jen with respect, Leech.
Hey, I got nothing but respect for Jennifer. Respect for her eyes, for her hips, the
never
way
mind.
she wriggles when she...
Hey!
Now, that dork that let her get away, there's a loser that I got no respect for.
Okay. Well, this is all I can ask him
See ya.
about.
Smell you later.
But yeah, he's a musician, so it must be something to do with him.
Have you talked to Jennifer?
Yeah.
What is it now?
You and Leech, Jennifer?
Hey, don't badmouth Leech. There's a lot more to him than soup, you know.
Like what?
For one thing, he wields an axe like nobody's business.
So you got yourself a new guitar player.
What can I say? I'm a girl who appreciates a hot lick.
Yeah, I remember. Come on, Jennifer. Nobody in town plays guitar like me.
I'm talking electric guitar, Martin. I'm gonna be honest, the ukulele
Oh, no.
has to go.
Oh,
I
God.
can outplay your loser boyfriend any day of the week.
You're that desperate to get to first base.
Did you say first or fourth?
I'd give you 2.5. But first you gotta prove you've got better fingers than Leech. You ready to throw down?
I was born ready.
You got a guitar?
Never leave home without it.
Hold on.
Here we go.
You can knock on my door anytime.
Hold it, we got company.
McFly, what's that was doing here?
He says he can
Why is he
outplay
so snotty?
you.
I didn't even
Tell
realize
him
that.
There's no one in Hill Valley better than you. You wanna go prove it?
The Ring of Rock?
Don't crush him too bad. Just teach him a lesson.
Ukulele's never been the same after that video. I was thinking that, but I couldn't work the joke in. Ah. Oh, I have a thought about this.
Yeah.
Okay. But let's see.
I can see the finishing move.
Yeah, I can see where this is gonna go, but I'm just trying to figure out the number of steps to get there.
This is dorky in its own way.
Yeah.
To be honest.
It very much is, but Okay. Yeah, I think I get it now. What we want to do is move towards the amp. Maybe the other ramp, actually. Okay, actually, no, that's fine. Let's, alright. Scissor kick? Yeah, that's it. And then move towards Jennifer. Man, I love rhythm heaven. Yeah, I always appreciate a puzzle like this, where it's kind of like setting things up. Telltale does a lot of these ones, actually.
I remember the Screaming Narwhal battle in Tales, yeah.
Okay. Okay, but it goes back down. So there's something more to this, then. So we've got the plank across there. What does flourish do? A jump. Okay, that might be what we need. Or it could be hop. Maybe if can I climb up there as well? Oh.
You cut my cord, you asshole. Somebody should have cut it a long time ago.
Okay, so if you let him stay
the
there.
winner and undefeated champion of Hill Valley.
Claim your prize, champ.
I didn't need to see
Well,
that.
back to work.
That's-
See you, loser.
That's just
I can't
cheating.
believe you'd
Damn.
let him get away with that. He totally broke the rules.
There are no rules in rock and roll, Martin. That's why a guy like you shouldn't compete.
All right. Don't let him near the amp. Good to know.
Yeah?
I want a rematch.
Ooh, you got nerve, McFly. You really want to be humiliated like that again?
He's nothing but a poser. I got the technique.
Do you now?
Want a sample?
Maybe. If you can beat Leech.
I already swatted you once, McFly. Shouldn't you be lying in the gutter?
I was, but then your mom threw me out.
Hey!
Don't leave any scars, baby.
I don't think I've actually heard that before. Oh god. Right, okay. Scissor kick.
Then towards Jennifer.
All right.
Climb on the platform. See what happens then.
Yeah. You just go straight across, which is what I'm curious about. Okay.
But can't you climb back up from here though?
Let me try doing a hop. Because the hop seems like what needs to be done up there. No, he's going to my amp.
Move him away.
Yeah, I've got to. Let's move back towards Jennifer. Oh,
Hey, you looking for a fight?
this guy sucks.
Just had one. I beat you. Again.
You're this audience. Third time was the charm.
Well, that was fun. I'll see you later.
Starting to
Love is a battlefield.
starting to understand the rule against PDA now.
Yeah?
let's just keep going.
Again?
What can I say?
Then ye shall feast.
All right. Okay. Scissor kick. Have I played Broken Sword Reforged? I haven't actually gotten around to it yet. I own it. Right. See, you can climb on the platform, but...
He forces you down, but what if you then just climb back up on it?
Oh, it's close. Here, go drink. Thank you. Thank you for the 275 bits. Perfect use of that bit alert. Much appreciated. Now we hop. Yeah, I think you have to sort of approach it from the stairs angle rather than the other angle.
Martin McFly, that was totally awesome.
What can I say? Some guys got it and some guys don't.
You broke my headstock.
Think I've got a new idol. Come here.
Wait, I got a better idea. What was it you called me? A square?
A girl's entitled to make a mistake, isn't she? Oh. Oh.
Open the window.
Hooliganism! Delinquency! Officer Parker! I just caught these two degenerates violating statute number...
Jennifer?
Daddy!
476D!
Open mouths?
And tongues.
You've gone too far, Jennifer.
What's the big deal? It's only hormones.
Stop! We don't use words like that in this town.
They've banned the word hormones?
Later, young lady.
Well,
We're
that
gonna
tracks.
have to have a long talk about the Citizen Plus program.
What?
Oh, come on.
Officer, give Mr. McFly a 476D's worth of demerits. I'll tend to your wayward
Yes,
daughter.
ma'am. And this is for getting my daughter in trouble with Citizen Edna. Now keep out of trouble, or Citizen Brown will come down on you like a brick wall.
Surely I've got enough demerits at this point. How'd she get away?
Hey, Jennifer. Are you still angry with me?
Angry? Nah. The threat of being Citizen Plus was worth it just to see my dad's veins go all purple like that.
Great, because I gotta go.
Jeez, Martin, what's gotten into you? Booze, dogs, necking in public? It's like you're a different guy today. A way cooler guy.
I know this is gonna be hard to believe, but I'm the same guy I've always been. It's everyone else who's messed up. And stop calling me Martin. It's Marty.
Well, Marty, what's next on the agenda? Knocking over banks?
Maybe. What's a guy gotta do to get in trouble around here?
I think you're about to find out.
You, citizen.
Get out of here, Jen.
Not a problem.
Are you Martin Seamus McFly?
Yes?
We have a warrant for your detention.
That's a callback.
You've accrued over 15,000 demerits in the past 24 hours.
Cool.
Young Mr. McFly is being branded as a criminal of weak moral character. Cool.
I'm not weak.
But you are in a heap of trouble.
Trouble?
Oh my, yes. But don't worry, we're here to take care of you.
Like your Citizen Plus program took care of Biff?
Perhaps. The program is in need of new volunteers. But let's not get ahead of ourselves.
You have an interesting definition of
First,
volunteer.
Let's see what Citizen Brown has to say about your particular strain of antisocial behavior.
You're taking me to Citizen Brown?
Immediately. Officers, away with him.
Yes, ma'am.
It's about time.
Interesting
I
how
always knew
she
your
said
Goody Two Shoes A+ student act was too good to be true.
a criminal of low, what was it, moral character?
Mm-hmm.
Not a criminal, per se.
Yeah. This is one of the more striking images from this game.
Come in, citizen. Martin McFly, age 18, resident of Sector L, Father George, Mother Lorraine, president of the Junior Brown Brigade, recipient of a full ride scholarship
American
to
Gothic.
Smithfield College, winner of the Courthouse Challenge to Portrait Award, 0 demerits until this morning. The obvious question, Mr. McFly, is what happened to you?
Jesus Christ, Doc, what happened to you?
Doc. Interesting. You regard me as a doctor, indicating awareness that you're suffering from some variety of mental disorder. That's a hopeful sign, Martin. Of course, I'm not actually a doctor, but I do have the tools to turn you around and put you back on the road to societal normalization. Shall we begin with a few questions to establish a baseline?
Sure.
Whatever. Let's get through this nonsense so I can set you straight.
You'll set me straight? Explain.
A man of low moral fiber. I believe Burr is referencing Monkey Island there. In the first two games, there are the Pirates of Low Moral Fiber or the Men of Low Moral Fiber, who are in Melee Island and Woodtick in the second game. I believe their names are... I think they all begin with F, I want to say. I think it's Finn, Frank, and something else.
I didn't realize they had names.
Yeah, they do, yeah. I looked this up recently.
Oh, fair enough.
This whole crazy world you've created, it's totally mental. There's all these stupid rules and everybody's acting all weird. My dad's turned into this creepy snoop. Mom's completely pathetic. And Jennifer's kind of scary. And Biff, it's like he's a zombie or something. And it's all basically your fault.
So you believe this interview is really more about me than you?
Yes.
You went to all this trouble just to deliver a message to me in person?
Yes.
A cry for help, as it were.
Yes. No, wait.
Tell me, Martin, is your mother on the sauce again?
Let's leave her out of it. This isn't about her.
Forget my mother. She's not the issue here.
Don't ever forget your mother, Martin. Your parents are your superiors, and respect for one's superiors is absolutely essential to the Hill Valley Order. I'm surprised your father hasn't set you straight on this point. He's shown himself to be a very obedient and cooperative citizen.
You mean a warped citizen? He's supposed to be a science fiction writer, not a peeping Tom. And you're supposed to invent a time machine.
Time machine?
Yeah, Doc, listen to me. You don't remember it, but you built a time machine out of a DeLorean.
Why?
Yeah, that's
I like because as an answer.
Yeah. Because, yeah.
Well, just for the hell of it, I guess. Plus, the steel frame of the DeLorean dispersal, I don't know. It was important for some reason.
Fascinating.
Yes, it is fascinating. It's amazing. It's incredible. But you don't know it because you've never invented it. You're not the real Doc Brown. You gotta believe me.
And this is because?
Everything got screwed up when I went back in time to 1931.
Sounds like this time machine is a very impractical and dangerous invention.
Well, yes. It very much is. Yeah.
No, I mean, yes. What I mean is it's messed up a lot of things, but first, it made a lot of things better. Like my mom and my dad. It was only thanks to your time machine that they ever became successful and happy.
So they're happy.
But they're not, because you summoned me back in time, and somehow your timeline got messed up, and everybody else is along with it.
I see.
No, you don't. Think back. Don't you remember me? We knew each other when you were 18. I'm Michael Corleone.
Incredible. This case is more serious than I'd imagined. The boy has fabricated an alternate reality.
Believe me, I wish I had fabricated it.
Calm down, Martin. I'm not blaming you for anything. The failure is ours, not yours. Obviously, there was a drastic flaw in your social conditioning.
God, you don't understand.
No, I don't understand yet, but I want to. I want to get at the root of your problem. Keep talking.
I love it when a game does like the dialogue options like this. It's obviously like none of it matters, but it's just funny.
Is where to begin.
Take your time. Look around the room. Perhaps something here will stimulate your memory.
Or maybe your own. Now, what have we got? Ah, the ticket stub.
You still got the movie ticket.
Indeed I do. A memento of my first date with Edna. I took her to see The Virtuous Husband.
And you never saw Frankenstein. You were supposed to go see Frankenstein that night. It was gonna give you the inspiration you needed to pull off your big demonstration at the Hill Valley Expo.
Inspired by Frankenstein? How whimsical, not to mention historically inaccurate. My darling wife is all the scientific muse I've ever needed. From my successful demonstration at the 31 Expo all the way up to my cutting-edge Citizen Plus program.
Successful? It was supposed to be a failure. Okay, take a look at this picture of Einstein here.
The dog? Harboring dangerous animals is a municipal offense.
Yeah, they told me. But you harbored this very same animal once, a long time ago. Remember the test run of your rocket car? Einstein landed on the roof of the courthouse.
I do recall something of the sort, but naturally it couldn't have been the same dog.
There wasn't anything natural about it. Einstein's a time traveler too, thanks to your invention.
An impressively detailed illusion. Keep talking.
No, we're making progress, I think. I do like the American Gothic homage here.
That is a nice homage.
I tell you, if nothing else, the painting artists for this game are incredible. They did such amazing like concept art and like stuff for the in-game. Looks so good. Like I think sometimes the 3D graphics are a little bit janky, but a lot of this 2D stuff absolutely on point.
They had a great style for that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hey, this is your fish tank.
Yes, that is my fish tank.
It looks much better without all the bacteria.
What? Edna just had it cleaned.
Yeah, but in 1931 it was full of bacteria that we used to make rocket fuel. Remember?
Bizarre fantasy life. Go on. Proceed.
So that's what Judge Brown looked like. I never actually
I mean,
saw him.
we can't really see him either,
He
here.
died before you were born. He was my biggest supporter, after my wife, of course.
That's a switch. Last time I saw your younger self, you and your dad had just had a big falling out over your decision to become an inventor instead of a lawyer. Isn't that right?
Stop trying to confuse me! My whole life has been dedicated to the practical use of technology to shape a more efficient, orderly society. Ask anyone. It's a fact. You can look it up.
You know better, right? Emmett?
Wrong. Do you see this picture? I keep it close by me to remind me of the moment when my life's course became
I
clear.
spy.
August 25th, 1931. The day I single-handedly captured Kid Tanning, the scourge of Hill Valley.
Single-handedly?
And not incidentally the day I caught the eye of Edna Strickland, my scientific muse and the love of my life. Take a look. What you see there is a young man who understands his destiny.
That's not what I see.
What do you see?
Hello?
Game?
Hello, game? Oh, there we go. I was worried there for a moment. What do you see? I don't know. Doc? Doc? I think we just had a moment.
Could that be? I think it is.
What?
It's me, and you, the other you.
It is me. And you. But how? Michael? It's impossible.
No, it's science. Your science, Doc.
In this Other world. The one you say you come from. Am I happy there?
Very happy. You've got 2 great sons.
Sons?
Yes, and a fantastic wife.
Not Edna?
Remotely. And your invention. Jeez.
I like how that's his
you can
first
go
thought.
Anywhere you want to.
Yeah.
Anywhere in time. You're the luckiest guy in the universe.
And what about Hill Valley?
Hill Valley. You know it's got problems. A little bit of urban decay here, a little bit of crime there. It's a normal city. People are happy, mostly. And even when they're miserable, they're not miserable like they are in your Hill Valley.
Stop! There are no miserable people in my Hill Valley.
Give me a break. You don't really believe.
My citizens lead lives of order and peace. Nobody worries. Nobody complains.
Only because they were afraid to. Jeez, open your eyes, will you? You and Edna have got them all terrorized.
That's Mrs. Brown to you, Sonny.
Doc.
Kindly address me as Your Honor. We worked for over 50 years, my wife and I. Every waking moment devoted to ridding Hill Valley of vice and disorder. And you dare to claim that our citizens are unhappy?
Yeah, I do. I've seen it. They're just too afraid to speak up.
Afraid? Afraid of what?
Afraid of the consequences of their actions, Doc. You run this place like it's a police state.
Nonsense.
I can prove it.
All right then, time travel boy. You do that. And until you do, I'm going to treat your wild story as just that. A story told by a madman. And I've determined that the best treatment is simply to let the insanity run its course.
So, is the interview over? Should I leave?
Please do. I'm very busy. I've got a city to run.
Fine, but I'll be back with proof. Doc wants proof that Hill Valley isn't the perfect place he thinks it is. One smoking gun coming up. Dad!
Oh no.
Pop out the tape, son. I think it's done rewinding.
Whoa, take it easy. Sit here.
Guess I blacked out for a minute there. Fell out of my chair.
Fell nothing. Somebody whacked you.
Whacked me? Impossible. We take great pride in the fact that incidences of physical violence in Hill Valley have fallen to virtually
Who did it? Can you tell me?
This can't be happening.
There's gotta be a clue around here somewhere.
I mean, the conspicuous baseball bat is one thing.
I wonder whose it is.
Dad,
Yeah.
That's not one of our bats, is it?
No. McFlys never use aluminum bats. Curious.
Oh, wait, don't touch it. It's evidence.
Of what? Oh, why would anyone do a thing like that to a nice Sector L citizen like me?
What's the last thing you remember?
I was sitting right here, copying another incriminating scene onto my tapes. My tapes? What happened to my tapes?
Stay calm, Dad.
Are they on the floor? Do you see them? They're in a box marked raw footage.
I think they've been taken.
Here it is. Raw footage.
Thank heavens.
Wait a minute.
You see, I told you were just jumping to conclusions. All these dark suspicions about thieves and attackers when all the time it was just...
empty.
What?
There's no tapes.
But I'm sure they were in there before.
Before whoever it was whacked you in the head and took them.
Oh my gosh, I've been mugged. Mugged in Hill Valley. They can't get away with it. Oh!
Don't worry, Dad. We'll get to the bottom of this.
Who could have done this to me?
Oh, I mean, Biff is the one that uses a metal bat.
Who's been making trouble for you since, like, forever? Biff!
Biff? Ever since the Browns took an interest in him back in the 50s, he hasn't caused me a lick of trouble. Besides, thanks to the Citizen Plus program, he's as gentle as a kitten these days. Oh, it's
Or
no
as gentle
use.
as
the tapes
they
are
need him to
gone.
be.
All I can do is hope against hope they don't surface and land me in trouble.
Come on, Dad. We can't just give up. I mean, maybe there's some more clues around here.
What's the use? Even if we find out who took the tapes, we're not going to be able to get them back without attracting attention to ourselves.
There's gotta be something we could do to get our hands on those tapes.
Well, we can make new ones.
We can?
Sure. It may take a while, but if you're willing to help your old man out, it shouldn't take us more than, say, 6 months.
6 months? But I need those tapes now.
You need the tapes.
What I mean is...
I
gotta give it to Citizen Brown. I told him I was gonna furnish him with proof that Hill Valley isn't as happy as he thinks it is when I was in his office, just before I came here.
You had an interview with Citizen Brown?
It wasn't easy to get, believe me. I had to break all kinds of rules.
You've been breaking rules?
Harboring stray dogs, kissing girls in public, getting caught with Mom's flask.
That is the most far-fetched story I've ever heard.
It's true.
You forget I'm your father. I know your history.
Yeah, well, history's changed.
Prove it.
Check this out.
Nah, it was hard enough getting it from him in the first place.
Never mind. I thought playing guitar from my, I made a picture of himself?
I don't think they'd be interested in a picture of my dad.
I mean...
he is your dad.
Yeah,
Like, I want to remind anyone that the new me couldn't get a date to prom.
The newspapers?
Yeah, maybe, actually.
Oh no, it's changed.
Yeah, maybe. This is the 1931 newspaper. That won't help. Oh, maybe they're just a stack of demerits.
Read him and weep.
Demerits, but
it was the only way.
I don't understand.
Dad, listen to me. I mean, really listen. You and I both know that things aren't right here. Citizen Brown might have started with good intentions, but his Hill Valley's just made everybody miserable.
Shh! You said that to him?
Basically, yeah.
Oh, there go our privileges.
No, wait, I got him to listen, Dad, and he's gonna make things right for you and Mom and all of us. I can't explain how. You're just gonna have to trust me on this.
Okay.
But first I have to show him your tapes to prove my point.
Oh, no. No.
Dad.
This scheme of yours. Maybe you know what you're doing, I can't say. But leave me out of
Dad.
it. I don't like trouble. I can't handle it. It's not in my genes.
But...
For Arthur?
Do it for your father.
My father?
Yeah, Arthur McFly.
I know his name.
Didn't he have something to do with putting away Kid Tannen, you know, way back when?
Yes. Yes, he did. Where'd you hear about that? It was way back before Citizen Brown cleaned up the town, before I was even born. Everyone lived in terror of Kid Tannen and his goons. But Dad stood up to him. He had evidence of Kid's guilt, see, and he risked his life to deliver it to the authorities. Never be afraid to do the right thing. That's what he always used to tell me.
And what are you doing?
Trying to remember which is the right feed.
Feed to what?
To the surveillance camera, the one in the yard.
Wait a minute. You have a surveillance camera trained on yourself?
Of course. Gotta cover all bases.
Sure.
Help me figure out which monitor I'm on.
Why do I have to figure this out?
Yeah, surely he would know.
Yeah. Hello?
Is that it?
You're looking for the one that's trained on us.
There it is.
There it is.
Hello? Let me get this straight. You captured this whole attack on tape?
Of course! Surveillance is what I do!
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
Come on, son. Stop dawdling and help me track down that feed. Try flipping the switches.
We've got it.
Maybe you've got to do something to look at it. Oh, there's a VCR machine.
Oh, yes. That's it.
There, that looks like us. So the surveillance tape must be on this VCR. This must be before the attack. Let's see. I remember cleaning the playback heads at 5:30. The attack couldn't have been very long after.
Oh, it's Biff!
But it can't be him. The Citizens Plus program has rendered him as gentle as a kitten. Huh?
That was a rather light tap, actually.
I can't understand it. It's not the way he's supposed to behave. Why, even the old Biff would never...
Wait, what's that weird flashing on his wrist?
Let's find out. I knew this zoom and enhance feature would come in handy someday. Cost me a
Blade
bundle
Runner.
at the hobby shop.
It's his digital watch. I wonder why it's doing that. Hey, wait, stop the picture. Can you zoom in anymore?
That's so Blade Runner.
X11.
You know what that means?
Not yet.
Lorraine!
Don't lay into me, George. I've got something very important to say, and then I'm going to be leaving again.
I've got something important to say, too. I was attacked
It's
and
always
robbed.
about you, isn't it? You can't just wait and listen to my news. Oh, no. You have to go and beat me to the punch.
Pull yourself together.
That's right. You two sort things out. I've got some business to attend to.
Frank said, I don't know if Videotech was that good. I mean, yeah, in 1986 as well, apparently. Although I suppose it is a technological police state, so
Yeah.
maybe it's a Doc Brown invention to help monitor people.
That makes sense, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Biff! Whoa, settle down there, fella. You beat up my dad.
Do we have a problem here, citizens?
No, officer. Just a little misunderstanding. I'm sure we can work it out. Right, Martin?
Sure.
Okay. Let me know if you need any help, Mr. Tannen.
Now let's see if we can get to the bottom of this.
Yeah, let's. Why'd you hurt my dad, Biff? He never did anything to you in this timeline.
Timeline? What are you talking about?
Don't play dumb. I saw you on camera.
I can't hurt anybody. Thanks to Citizen Plus, I blow chunks whenever I even think about doing bad stuff. See?
I hope he has a bucket there.
If you didn't beat up my dad, then where have you been for the last couple of hours?
Well, I was...
What?
That's strange. I don't remember.
What's the last thing you remember before your memory loss?
Well, I was handing out flyers for the Citizen Plus program, just like I'd been doing all day. I just finished giving some leftover bologna to a cute little squirrel when Miss Edna came by.
Edna?
Yeah, she wanted to run a diagnostic on my Citizen Plus watch. I must have fallen asleep or something, because when she was done, it was an hour later. And then your mom came by.
So the last thing you remember before my dad got beat up is Edna fiddling with your watch?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that does sound pretty bad, doesn't it?
What was my mom doing here?
Oh, she was just handing over her paperwork for the Citizen Plus program.
What?
Oh, yeah. I don't know how to tell you this, Martin, but your mom's in pretty rough shape.
Yeah, but to sign up for Citizen Plus.
She was on the fence for a while, too. But after you took the blame for her secret drinking problem, she realized she needed serious help.
Oh, no. Mom. Biff.
I'm
your
honestly
watch.
surprised.
Does X11 mean
sorry?
anything to you?
X11? Is that a new band or something? I don't go in for that new hippity-hoppity stuff.
It's not a
I'm
band,
surprised.
Biff. It's a mode on your Citizen Plus watch.
Weird. I've never seen it look like that. Heck, I can barely get this thing to stop blinking. See?
Sorry, you go on.
Just saying, I'm surprised they've not done a say hello to your mom for me. Kind of joke.
Yeah. Okay. Alright, so what happens?
Cool. Hey, I didn't know you could do that.
Ah, okay. I see. Alright. And now what? Just exit or...
Mode, maybe?
Biff?
Oh god, the dog's in here.
Okay, that's weird.
Hold on 1 second. Let me... Oh. The door was not locked. Say hello to the dog.
Doggo.
Oh. This dog is a he-pago. His name is Lemmy, and he just licked my glasses when I picked him up. Sorry, buddy. He's scratching at the door now. They would let him in here, but there's a lot of stuff piled up in here, and I don't want him to get into it, so... He's a funny little guy.
What's wrong with you?
Ooh. You're misgendering the dog. It's okay.
I think he's completely out of it.
Yeah.
Did you attack my dad? Now we're
Oh, God.
somewhere. Why'd you attack my dad? You must have been hypnotized. Who put you up to this? Guess that'll have to wait until after I get the tape. Where's my dad's tape? The recycling bin?
Okay.
Could you do me a favor and go get my dad's tape?
Hey, Mr. Tannen. What's up? Is that McFly kid bothering you? Hey, you can't go in there! Hey!
Uh-oh.
Whoa. Holy smokes. What happened to him?
I don't know. No one's ever jumped into the recycling bin before.
I hope it's not an
Where's the
incinerator.
guy? That information is above my pay grade. Oh, jeez. I'm in a lot of trouble now. Don't move a muscle, McFly. I gotta go tell Citizen Brown about this.
Well.
I've got a really bad feeling about this. Well, here goes nothing.
Gosh, ma'am, did I do something wrong?
Did I do something? Mr. Tannen, I put a lot of work into honing you as the first Citizen Plus. What on earth possessed you to assault a police officer and dive headfirst into the recycling bin?
Did I do all that?
Lord, I thought your father was dim.
No, really. I don't remember doing anything like that. The last thing I remember, I was showing that nice McFly kid my watch. Then, blam, I'm down here and you're yelling at me.
McFly? McFly.
Uh-oh.
Strickland.
Hey.
Oh, hi, Martin.
Give me the tapes, Edna.
Mr. Tannen, please restrain our guest.
Biff, stop! Stop! Oh, no.
The watch.
Come on, Biff. Snap out of it. Ah!
Okay. So we can look around. What have we got? Pinball parts.
Pinball parts?
Beer.
Hey, look over there. It's beer.
Beer?
Huh? Tannen, focus. Look at all these unhappy faces on your father's videotape. Well, Citizen Plus will turn those frowns upside down in no time.
Einstein?
Doggy? What's going on?
Biff Howard Tannen, obey your programming. You see, Mr. McFly, thanks to the enhancements I've made to the Citizen Plus program, I can bring even the most rabid of dogs to heel.
Oh dear.
You are an evil, evil woman.
Yeah. Anything I don't think there's anything that's really useful in our inventory currently.
Is there anything else
dear,
though,
Mr.
around?
Wilson, you have
Novelties.
been a
Novelties? Biff, whoopee cushions. You never had much of a sense of humor.
Porn.
Porn.
Look, girly mags. Boobies.
Tannen, I didn't go behind my namby-pamby husband's back so you could wallow in your vices.
Ow.
I should have known you'd be troublesome.
Cigars!
Your whole
Cigars.
family's nothing but a bunch of...
Biff, aren't those your favorite cigars?
Cubans.
Tannen, listen to me.
Babes. Booze.
Oh no.
Oh god.
He's gonna blow.
Yeah. He's only got so much brain power.
Mommy?
Tannen, get up, you useless slacker.
Come on, Edna, give the poor jerk a break.
A break? You sound like my wishy-washy husband, always trying to find the good in people, never wanting to accept the fact that some people are just born bad.
Maybe, but that doesn't give you the right to turn them into zombies. Now, give me my dad's tapes so I can...
You mean those tapes I erased while you were struggling with my zombie?
What? Come on.
Utopias are fragile things, Mr. McFly. Especially when overseen by minds as distractible as my husband's.
No. No.
Edna!
Doc?
Emmett, what are you doing here?
I came down here to investigate a troubling report involving Mr. Tannen.
Doc, you gotta stop her. She...
Silence!
Okay.
I was concerned there might be a flaw in my Citizen Plus program. Imagine my surprise when I found my wife perverting my life's work. Is this what it's all been about, Edna? All those years? All our struggles to cure society's illnesses? Just to create a world where free will can be turned off with a flick of a switch?
Oh, please, Emmett. You wanted this just as much as I did. Remember? If only we could tell someone to stay off the grass, and so help us, they would never tread foot on a well-manicured lawn again. That's what Citizen Plus does. It makes rules unbreakable. I only gave it the slightest of changes.
Enough! We will not have this discussion here.
But...
Go home and wait for me.
Fine.
Doc.
Father, what have I done?
I'm sure he wouldn't blame you for all this, Doc.
He was so happy when I gave up my childish dreams in favor of Edna's more practical pursuits. Are you proud of me now, Father?
Doc, don't be so hard on yourself. This Hill Valley may be a little messed up. Okay, a lot messed up, but you were just trying to help people.
Or was I just entranced by the challenge of transforming the human psyche like so many chemicals?
I'm sorry about Edna, Doc. She didn't seem so bad back in 1931.
No, she wasn't. When we were first dating, she was so spirited, principled, compassionate. When did I lose her? Ah, enough wallowing. What's done is done. It's time to look forward.
Maybe, but maybe not.
What?
Your notebook from the other timeline.
Not this foolishness again.
Look, you can use it to repair the time machine and fix all this so it never happened. Everyone could be back the way they're supposed to be. You, Edna, Jennifer, my parents. Doc, you once told me if you put your mind to it, you could accomplish anything. Well, accomplish this.
There's a lot of empty pages.
The only one you need is right here.
That shape.
Great Scott. Martin, this could work. It'll take time, of course, but once it's done, we'll have all the time in the world. Ha ha!
Doc?
Martin, we must get started at once. Come on!
Can we bring Einie along?
The dog, yes, of course. You know, I used to love dogs before Edna came along.
You don't say.
I'll go ahead and start preparing a lab. Edna will be furious, but who cares? We've got a time machine to fix. Woohoo!
Oh. It's nice to see that the old Doc can be brought out.
Yeah.
Let's check out some of the other
It is
things
great.
here.
Beatles, Stones, Phil Collins. Edna took all the good stuff. Hey, maybe I'll grab a couple for the road after I get Einstein.
Yeah. Scarcely used vinyl.
Nice boards. I should pick one up after I free Einstein. X-ray specs, joy buzzers, trick gum. Classic. Why would anyone ban these? Beer. Maybe I could... nah. Doc'll need me clear-headed to build his new time machine.
Ooh, candy.
I just find the one thing that hasn't changed in this timeline. Whoa.
That's all. Whoa.
In another timeline, all these pinball parts would probably be in Libya by now.
That's a nice reference.
I don't smoke, and I should really go get Einstein. Don't worry, Biff. Once I get back to 1931, you'll be back to Jerkville in no time. Don't worry, boy. I'll get you out of here in no time. What is it, Einie?
Uh-oh.
Fly.
I love that reference.
Hey, Biff. You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. Better than I've been in a long time, you know?
So you remember...
That witch making me do stuff? Yeah, she'll get what's coming to her. No one tells Biff Tannen what to do. No one.
Hey, I'm the guy who snapped you out of it.
Really? Because all I remember is a punk kid who thought it'd be funny to make me jump down a hole.
Ah.
Well, here we go again. Oh,
Is that supposed to scare me or something?
I remember that.
Yeah.
Down, Biff. Stay. All right.
McFly.
Oh, crap.
All right, McFly. Time to race the music.
Bass.
God.
It's bass the music, you idiot.
Oh god.
Oh, records.
Oh yeah, I think so. I was just having a look to see if there's anything else I gotta click on. Einstein's just chilling.
Get him, Einie.
It's always a classic when he messes up the idiom. Oh, nice.
Okay, records.
I hope I don't run out of rock. Get him, Einie.
I'm gonna do something with these records, clearly.
Einie, sick him.
There we go. And then we hit the switch. And bada bang, bada boom.
Place your bets.
What the?
Oh, twice.
Oh, God, ouch. Ouch.
Yeah.
Let's get out of here, Einie.
He's just lucky there wasn't a pile of manure down
Sorry it
here.
took so long. Biff came around and jumped me. I totally laid him out with the old
Martin McFly.
Edna?
It's almost impressive how many years of work and planning you nearly ruined in just a few short hours.
Where's Doc?
Oh, Doc. My husband is in a better place.
Better place? What have you done to him?
Relax, Martin. We've got everything under control.
Oh, God.
No!
Oh, God.
No! Doc!
Well, this is troublesome.
That is, yeah, that's quite a cliffhanger. Also, the second time that Biff has been laid out by a object being slammed on top of his head.
Yes.
Well, okay, the first time was from undershot from his chin by the DeLorean's
Here's
door,
the
but
real
still.
story.
Yeah.
I'm a Marty McFly from an alternate timeline.
Edna, why?
Because you're weak, Emmett.
What can I say? She's my muse.
I'm not sure I like where this is going.
It's almost embarrassing how devoted he is to me.
You gotta believe me, Jennifer. This whole town's gone crazy, and Citizen Brown and I are the only ones who can fix it.
There is no future for us.
Double visions.
Oh.
That's such a tremendous episode.
Mm.
Definitely, probably one of the strongest of this this whole series.
Yeah, I think the next one is perhaps one of the weaker ones.
Yeah.
And then the finale is, of course, the finale, so it's going to be
The finale's
quite
a banger.
strong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember the finale being very good.
Not to say the next one is bad. It's
No,
just,
no.
It's not the stronger.
Yeah, it's just kind of putting the pieces in motion, kind of setting up what needs to happen for the finale to really kick into gear, which is what a lot of penultimate episodes do in a season. It's very much just move the pieces into place.
Yeah, Christ.
Wow, I had a lot of fun with this one today.
Oh, it's great. Oh, Michael J. Fox Foundation. Nice. Nice to reference that. Oh, God. It's strange to think, that this game was released all the way back in 15 years ago.
Yeah, yeah. It's, time passes at an alarming rate.
That it does. Well, I've had fun this episode.
I absolutely have as well. I'm looking forward to doing more of this.
Oh, yes.
And I'm sure we'll plan that soon enough. I'm not entirely sure when the next one will be, but we will let you know. And yeah, and then. But in the meantime, I'll probably be doing some more Tomb Raider. I don't think I've got much left of that. I think, judging from sort of searching up on how long to beat, I think I've probably got 2 or 3 more streams of Tomb Raider left. I think.
Probably, yeah. That, I think.
I'm at the tail end of the Cairo section. And then I've got one more section after that, from what I gather. So I might be doing some more of that tomorrow, actually.
Ooh.
If I'm feeling up to it after work, should be able to do it. So here's hoping.
I'll have to check that out.
What about you, Ebak? What have you been? What are you going to be doing?
Well, this Tuesday is the Common Dense podcast. We'll be discussing games, learning from games. Effectively, is the topic that we decided to pick for this month. And then hopefully Wednesday, Thursday, maybe even Friday, I'll be hopefully doing some more Dishonored. As I've decided just to play that as I'm kind of in between games, and I kind of wanted something a bit, kind of something comfy, and I've not streamed that for a long time. So
Fair enough.
Here I am.
Dishonored is an interesting one. I've seen quite a lot of it, but I've never played it myself. I also think it's part of Weird's audience vote at the moment.
3 guesses who added that.
Oh, is it you? Okay.
Yeah. As a Thief fan, you probably would very much enjoy.
I think I would. I think I would really like it.
Dishonored.
Yeah. it's been on my list for a long time. Maybe I'll get around to it at some point.
Oh yeah, of course.
But yeah, I guess if that's that for now, I'm gonna. I'll send you over to Weird.
Yeah.
Weird is still doing some Kingdom Hearts. I think you'll still be going for another hour or so. So.
Oh yeah, he'll still be going for another
Yeah.
hour, so you're good.
So I'll send you guys over to Weird. Say hello from us. I need to very much dash off because I have early work tomorrow. But
fair enough.
Right. I'll see you later, everybody. Have a wonderful evening. Take care and have a nice rest of your Sunday. Good night.
Ta-ta, everyone.